Hopefully you are all having lovely summers and have either completed the summer reading challenge or are still busy reading. This year's theme is Wild World Heroes, and I have found a Wild Child's Guide to Endangered Animals by Millie Marotta, hiding in the children's non-fiction section of the library. See if you can hunt this one out, but there's loads of lovely books to do with animals and the wild, and this is just one of many, but I do love this book because it's got beautiful illustrations, and what's really nice is it's in sections. So if you want to find out about animals in the forest that you might not have heard of, or animals in the ocean that you're not sure about, this is the book for you. And it tells you a little bit about the forests, for example, and then some of the animals that you might find in the forest. I'm looking right now at a fishing cat. Have you ever heard of a fishing cat? No? Well, me neither. Fishing cat is swimming for its supper deep within the dense vegetation of Sri Lanka's wetlands. A fisherman crouches motionless on a rock ledge, poised and ready to strike. These felines don't mind getting their paws wet. It looks like a domestic cat, but it is a metre long and can weigh up to 16 kilos and is semi-aquatic. 2 layers of fur provide excellent waterproofing. Long coarse hair keeps the water out and the fine fur below insulates against the cold and wet. There is fold back flat when diving, and their claws, which do not fully retract, make perfect tools for hooking fish. Meanwhile, in the residential areas of Sri Lanka's capital city, Colombo, urban fishing cats cross roads and scale garden walls in search of tasty koi carp kept as pets in garden ponds. And it is not just fish that the cats have a taste for. They also find livestock such as chickens and ducks irresistible. But such tastes lead humans to retaliate. Unlike its cousins, the lions, tigers and leopards, this charismatic feline is not very well known, so its plight goes unnoticed while it waits for its time in the spotlight. Now, this cat's on page 93. We have a look at the back, we can find it on the map. So if you ever run into one, you're likely to be here. But all the animals in the book are labelled here. And what else is fantastic about this one that I particularly like is what are the threats in all the different areas. There's a nice little bit here explaining it. And last but not least, how can you help? To be a true wild child and help save endangered species, here are a few ideas for things you can do either at home, school, work, in your community or even globally to help towards saving not just the species in this book, but all species facing extinction. I hope I've inspired you to kind of search for this book. But whatever you find and whatever you read and wherever you go in your stories, what you learn, what you believe, what you see, where the story transports you, enjoy yourselves. Have a wonderful summer, what's left of it. And I hope school in September is everything you want it to be. And you can come back and tell your class all about some of the stories that you've been reading. Okay, till next time, thank you for listening.